I'm Rear Admiral Thomas M. Dykers, retired. Glad to have you aboard as we bring you another chapter in the exploits of the Silent Service. This story deals with the submarine lifeguard operation, a daring cooperation between our forces in the air and those under the sea, which resulted in the saving of literally hundreds of our flyers. This story is based on the exploits of the U.S.S. Tigrone, and it opens in May 1945 on Guam. Let's get underway. It is May 1945, Guam, the headquarters of Rear Admiral Richardson.
And we found this submarine lifeguard setup pays off, even better than General LeMay and I expected it would. You've seen the rescue score of the total number of flyers our subs have picked up after they ditched their crippled planes on the way back from Japan. Your people will have to forget their primary training. You submariners know this operation requires exposing yourselves to enemy surface and aircraft. You pilots will have to deliberately ditch near these rescue subs rather than trying to fly your crippled aircraft back to base. But remember, we know it pays off. That's all, gentlemen. Commander Cassidy. Major Lawton. This is Commander Hiram Cassidy, skipper of the Tigrone. Major Edward Lawton.
Skipper.
Major. Cassidy will be the senior sub-commander on this operation, Lawton, and since you'll be leading the bombing mission, no doubt you two would like to get together and talk over the final details. And tell Lawton about the beautiful girls in Brookhaven, Mississippi. Good luck, both of you.
Thank you, Admiral. I'd be glad to hear all about the girls in Mississippi, but first I wish you'd give me the word on those code names.
That's for the voice radio. It's an emergency signal if you want help. Now, we've been changing the names for each mission, just in case some smart Japanese boy who went to UCLA might catch on. We use code names full of the letter L. Now, it's hallelujah for this operation.
So if you hear somebody yelling, hallelujah, you won't be putting out the welcome mat, right?
We will be heading for a nice, comfortable roost a couple of 100 feet down.
Comfortable? Are you kidding?
Of course not. That's where a sub is safest. Say, haven't you ever been in a sub, Major?
I don't want to insult any hot-blooded Mississippian, but I hope I never have to be.
If you ever need us, you'll be mighty glad to see us. How many missions do you have?
40 over Germany.
Well, how come you're not back stateside?
I couldn't see flying a desk in the Pentagon.
And they say submariners have rocks in their heads. Believe me, Lawton, if the good Lord intended man should fly, we'd have been born with wings.
Yeah? Where are your gills?
Let's see. Course 290. Speed 5 knots. That ought to put us on station 2100 tomorrow night.
Yes, sir. That's what I figured.
Tigrone and her 4 fellow submarines on lifeguard duty were on station at the appointed hour. Now there was nothing to do but that most difficult of all duties, wait and watch.
$26?
Oh, no!
Oh, brother. Anybody want to buy my chance at half price?
What kind of pigeons you think you got here, boy? 26 is 4 more than any sub ever saved on lifeguard, huh?
26, Bachagalupi. I'll give you $1 for that chance, Bach.
Buck, it cost me 5. Tell me, why are you so good to me, McDonald?
Well, don't say I didn't give you a chance to get out. I'm just trying to be helpful to a shipmate.
Hey.
Okay, who's next, fellas? Pills, that leaves just you and me still to draw.
Mac, I'll bet you this is one of your con games again.
Why, Pills, I'd expect that from these ignorant fellas. But a man like you, with an education to be a pharmacist, mate.
All I know is you always end up winning. 9!
Hey, you're in luck, Pills.
Hey, I'll give you $10 for it.
Sure you'll give me 10 for it.
Okay.
Just a minute.
And I thought 26 was lousy.
Wait a second, Mac, will you?
Another comic?
No, I'm just trying to find out how your stomach ache is coming along.
Look, Pills, you've been seeing too many movies on the base. If you think I'm going to let you take out my appendix with a razor blade, you got another thing coming. I took some bicarbonate a little while ago, and I feel fine. So take your beady eye off me.
Well, those B-29 boys ought to be just about over the target by now.
Yeah, they sure are in that flight thing. Did you ever get a look at the skin of one of those ships? There's nothing between them and a mess of anti-aircraft fire except about a 32nd of an inch of aluminum.
Yeah, it's plenty rugged, all right. I sure hope they make it. Oh, 400. Maybe they were all lucky this time. Guess I'll go back to the sack.
Captain, Mayday from the B-29. Captain. Lifeguard, this is Leader Blue Charlie 7. 2 engines out. We're losing altitude. A lot of battle damage. Our navigator's dead. We're unable to determine our position. Can you assist us? Repeat, we do not know our position. Over.
Did he give the recognition signal?
No, sir, he hasn't.
Ask him.
Give recognition code. Give recognition code, over.
Hallelujah. Repeat, hallelujah. We do not know our position. Repeat, we do not know our position. Over.
Are you in sight of land? Over.
Negative. Repeat, negative. We are over ocean. Over.
Fly west until you're in sight of land. Then give us the word on what you see. We'll try to give you a location. Do you understand? Over.
Affirmative, we are turning west. Over.
Roger, out.
Lifeguard, this is Leader Blue Charlie 7. Lifeguard, this is Leader Blue Charlie 7. Over.
This is Lifeguard. We read you. Go ahead, over.
We're in sight of land. It's a small island. There's another one up ahead. The second island lies about 20 miles northwest, near as we can tell. Over.
Blue Leader, how long since you hit Tokyo? Over.
Just under 2 hours. Over.
What is your speed? Over.
About 150. Over.
Got to be my Kurashima. The second island must be Miyake.
Course 245, approximate distance 175 miles.
Blue Leader, this is Lifeguard. You have just flown over Maikura Island. Fly course 245. Repeat, 245. Over.
Course 245. Distance? Over.
Approximately 175 miles. Think you can make it? Over.
We'll be trying. Watch for us. Over.
Roger out.
It's a plane, all right, sir.
Harrison, station a 40mm gun cruise. Just on the off chance it might be an enemy plane.
Range to the plane. 10 miles. He has us in sight.
Rig out the bow planes. Rescue party on deck.
I wonder how many patients I'm going to get.
I can promise you it won't be 31.
boys. Pass me another line.
Wounded man coming up.
Grab that ladder.
Watch your step.
Well, I told you if you ever needed us, you'd be glad to see us.
Captain, I couldn't be glad to see you if you were the prettiest girl in Mississippi.
Care for a depth chart, sir? At medical storage.
Real curb service. Thank you.
Now, there she goes.
Yes. We left Anderson's body aboard her. He was our navigator. One of their fighter planes got him over Tokyo on the first pass.
Well, I counted 9 of you. Any wounded?
2. We were lucky. All except Anderson.
Well, come on, we better get below. See about getting you settled.
Thank you.
Well, fine, Lieutenant. You can stand a watch as junior officer of the deck. And we can sure use an extra radio man, Sergeant. Report aft to Edwards. He'll be mighty glad to put you to work.
That looks a little more like Skid Row than a smart ship.
Yes.
Well, now that you've seen Tigrone, what do you think of her?
Fine. Well, she's small, isn't she?
Small. How long do you think this pig boat is, anyway?
I don't know. 100 feet or so?
She's 7 feet longer than a football field, Major.
Oh.
There's 307 feet of her.
It's just that everything seems cramped somehow. All jammed together.
Most of your officers and men have volunteered to help us out, Major.
Oh, that's fine. We can use them. The sub's always short-handed. I'm going topside. Why don't you hit your sack, Major, and get some rest? You ought to be ready for it.
I'm not tired. I'll come up with you, huh?
All right.
By the way, Cassidy, I guess you'll be heading back to Guam tonight.
Not on your life. Our orders are for a 6-day lifeguard patrol.
9 extra men aboard. I thought...
Well, we may have a lot more than 9 before we're finished.
Chow time. Cook's putting out steaks in honor of our new customers.
Sounds good. Come on, Lord.
I'm not hungry. I think I'll stay up here. Maybe I could have a sandwich and a cup of coffee, huh?
All right, Major. I'll have the steward bring you something.
Thank you.
In the next 72 hours, Tigrone had rescued the survivors from 2 more crippled bombers, bringing her total score to 21. Now things were really jammed up, and more on the way.
Prepare to ditch 30 miles east of your present position.
Captain, he'll be ditching in about 10 minutes. Says several of his crew are wounded.
Tell Pills to stand by.
Captain, getting something else on the scope. It's a surface ship coming up fast, bearing 310.
Range?
Scope's acting up. It's hard to say. Maybe 10 miles.
Radar's picked up a surface ship. First get the survivors, then duck, huh?
Right. Better get below, Lord. If this turns out to be an enemy ship, we'll have to dive in a hurry.
Wait till you picked up the plane's crew. I can lend a hand.
Surface contact is still bearing 310, sir. Getting closer, heading straight for us.
Sound. Bridge. Search bearing 310. You hear anything?
Bridge, sound. Captain, no contact.
Surface vessel now at 5 miles, Captain.
Some of them are wounded. Stand ready with those lifelines.
Sound contact. Twin screws, high speed. Bearing 309.
Watch your step. Grab that ladder.
Morning, Mac. Take it easy, boys. Wait, that boat is drifting off. There's a man in the bottom of it.
Screws are speeded up, Captain. Very confident.
Get him below fast!
Get below, Lawton. I said get below.
Clear the bridge! Clear the bridge!
Dive! Dive! Hatch secure.
Eight degrees down, Bubble.
At 220 feet.
Level off at 250 feet.
Shifting to short scale. It's making a run on us. It's dropped 4 of them.
So far, so good. Take charge. I'll have a quick look below. I'll be back before I can make another run. How are they?
We'll take a hospital and x-rays for a couple of them, sir.
I will be heading for home as soon as that guy upstairs decides to stop playing around.
Yes, sir.
Nice going, Mac. When you went overside for that last man. That makes 31 we've rescued.
I know, sir. I was keeping count.
Starting another run.
Right, full rudder. He's dropped 2, 3, 4. Heading away, sir. He's not turning. Shifting into long scale.
We'll have our wounded ashore in Guam by morning.
Yes. Look, Cassidy, I can't explain to you how I felt down there.
You don't owe me any explanation.
No, I've got to tell you. I guess it's what they call claustrophobia. I never had it before, but I felt as if the walls were closing in on me.
Forget it, Lawton. You're not the first one to feel that way.
Just check with maneuvering. Gravity of the batteries is 1,200.
Fine.
The rest of the guys from his plane have done their best to help us out.
Now, don't be too hard on him, Day.
Hard? He just got a yellow streak, that's all.
He says he's suffering from claustrophobia.
That's a high-class name for it.
Well, he'd never had claustrophobia before, he tells me. You know, he really hasn't got it now. The Major had 40 bombing missions over Germany. His last 15 as a volunteer, and when he had a chance for an easy job back home, he asked for duty in the Pacific.
What's all this stuff about claustrophobia, then?
Well, I'm no psychoanalyst, but that guy is suffering from combat fatigue. He's just risked his life too many times, that's all. To him, claustrophobia is an unconscious out. If his tension hadn't shown itself in that form, it would have in some other.
Maybe you're right. You explain that to him?
No. He never would have believed me. Anyway, it's something he's got to conquer for himself.
Thank you for everything.
That's all right, Ed, and good luck.
Good to see you again, Cassidy. Haven't laid eyes on you for over 2 months. Sit down.
Thank you.
Lawton? I'm sure you gentlemen remember each other.
Of course. Sure, how are you?
Next week, the B-29s have got their biggest fire rate of the whole war scheduled for Tokyo. Tigrone and 6 other submarines will be on lifeguard duty, Cassidy. You'll be senior officer in command. And this time, we're putting the best qualified air officer we can find aboard your ship for liaison duty. One with previous submarine experience. Major Lawton's CO recommended him to me as the best qualified officer for this job.
But I think...
Especially in view of Commander Cassidy's report on the behavior of you and your men aboard Tigrone. You may be interested to know, Major, Commander Cassidy had nothing but the highest praise for the way all rescued flyers behave. So I'm asking Major Lawton to serve aboard Tigrone as liaison officer, Commander.
There's no flying officer I'd rather have with us, sir.
Too bad we're interfering with your rest time. Hope you don't mind.
It'll be a pleasure to serve with the captain again, sir.
All right, let's get down to the tables.
Major Lawton reporting, sir.
Glad to have you aboard, Ed.
I'm glad to be aboard, Hiram.
I'll be back in a moment with our special guest. And now it gives me great pleasure to introduce to you Rear Admiral Hiram Cassidy, retired, commanding officer of the U.S.S. Tigrone on her memorable patrol. Well, Hiram, does any of this look familiar to you?
It certainly did, Tommy. That was one of Tigrone's outstanding cruises.
Well, no wonder. Didn't a total of 31 flyers you saved on that patrol set an all-time record for a lifeguard operation?
Yes, it did. And believe me, that was one record it was a pleasure to hang up. Incidentally, I'm proud to say that submarine lifeguard operations saved a total of 504 flyers who might otherwise have been lost.
Yes, it was a great reward for the countless days at sea. It's been an honor to have had you with us. Thank you. We hope you'll be with us again when we bring you another exploit of the silent service.